Okay, a perfect square trinomial it's one of the patterns that we're supposed to recognize. It is like x squared minus 6x plus 9. That's a simple quadratic. I would have to ask myself, what two numbers, the product is 9 and the sum is negative 6? And you would say, negative 3 times negative 3, right? So it's x minus 3 times x minus 3. And because those are the same thing, that means it's x minus 3 squared. That's what we mean by a perfect square trinomial. It factors as one factor squared. Right. This is another example. Right. 25x squared plus 60x plus 36. That's the one you asked about, big numbers. You know, yeah, you can get bigger numbers with this. But that's 5x plus 6 times 5x plus 6. So it's 5x plus 6 squared. So this is a perfect square trinomial. The general pattern is like this. If you have something that is of a form a squared and then plus b squared, right? But there's a middle term which is 2 times ab, then that would factor as a plus b squared. So look at this one, for example. That would mean we have x squared, that's the first term. We have a number squared here, which is either 3 or negative 3. And then the middle here is 2 times 1 times 3 or 1 times negative 3. In this case, it's negative 3. So it does fit the pattern. Right? This one, what number squared equals 25? 5, right? So, and what number squared equals 36? 6. So you would expect this middle term is 2 times 5 times 6, x, which it is. 5 times 6 is 30, so 2 times 30 is 60. Now the truth is that if you got something like this and you had to factor it, you know, if you didn't recognize the pattern, but you just factored it like a simple quadratic, you'd get it right. Right? And if you saw this, now those numbers are pretty big. But for the most part, yeah, you could factor it like the not simple quadratic and still get it right. So, I mean, that's why I've never liked to have like a special thing for this perfect square trinomial. We should understand what it is, but if you don't think of it, you know, you have options in terms of solving. You could solve it in one of the other ways we already know.